Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Welcome to another episode of an ink review. Today we're looking at a purplish, like a maroonish, a burgundy ink. And this one is from Private Reserve Burgundy Mist. And that is a sign that we are live. What the hell? Can you please fuck off? Stupid phone.
This is a reminder. Get ready 12:50 p.m.
Alright. Private Reserve Burgundy Mist. Alright, here's today's ink. I'm going to bump up the brightness just a little bit. It's a very nice burgundy ink with a little bit of shading. Here's our ink swatch. Let's do the water resistance test to see if it has any water resistance. Need to fill my pipette bottle. Got new Q-tips. Oh wow, this has a really good amount of water resistance. I wasn't expecting that. Wow, that does have a very good amount of water resistance. I would totally use this on the outside of an envelope. Here's our toilet paper chromatography. There's some red and some like pink and purple. Wow, this is a very interesting complex ink. Let's do some paper review, shall we? This is cotton fiber paper. Nope. Cotton fiber paper, sorry. Nice shading, no feathering, lots of ghosting though. Maromon Demosthenes 80 GSM square grid. Nice, no feathering, no bleeding, heavy ghosting though. Pen and Gear heavyweight notebook paper from Walmart.com. Really nice, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Most excellent. Rhodia dot pad 80 GSM. Nice, shading, no feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Copper plate graph pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford single subject notebook paper. Beautiful. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, tiny bit of ghosting. CVS Caliber filler paper from CVS Pharmacy. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Pelican Hub notepad. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Then we'll do Baron Fig dot grid. Nice, a little bit darker than the others. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. And then let me see, we'll do 68 GSM Tumbleway River. The Nanami 7Cs, 68 GSM, Tomoe River. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Kokuyo paper. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, tiny bit of ghosting. And this is reused notebook paper. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Excellent. Muji paper. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Archer and Olive 160 GSM notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Joy 120 GSM notebook paper. Hi Arc Boy, how are you doing today? No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. How you doing? Anecdote notebook paper. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting though. Good, hope you're having a good day. I am having a good day. I finally got some proper medicated itch cream for my back because I have been having a really bad time trying to use my little scratch thing to scratch my back. And I told my doctor about it and she was like, well, I don't see anything wrong, but we're going to give you some steroids to keep it from itching. And let me tell you, it really made a difference. Ayush 100 GSM notebook paper, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. And my leg is looking better. It's not as red as it was. So, and also I'm going to Disneyland on the 30th, so I will not be having a video that I will not be doing a live video that day, but I will be doing a video, so look forward to that. Jot journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. And there will be a blog. There will be a video blog of my happenings at Disneyland. Hopefully. On the 31st. Cosmo Airlight 75 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Wexford Walgreens Pharmacy. No shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Midori MD paper. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Peaceful Life Premium Notebook from Daiso. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, tiny bit of ghosting. 68 GSM Tomoe River. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting though. Have not been there since they killed the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh my god. That was like 1,000 years ago. Well, the submarines are still there. They're just not as fancy looking as they used to be. Come on.
This is a reminder. 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Let's see. No, I don't want to watch a YouTube video about it. Show me the Carfax. Show me the Wikipedia article. I'm busy. I don't have time for this. I need to see. It went from... Magic Kingdom was 1971 through 1974, and replaced by Ariel's Grotto, 1996 to 2004. That's in Magic Kingdom, though. I want to know about Disneyland. In 1959, an ambitious expansion of Tomorrowland was completed, including an additional attraction, including Matterhorn bobsleds, monorail, and the submarine voyage, June of 1959. In front of Richard Nixon, Walt Disney, his wife Lillian, and officers of the U.S. Navy. Wow. Oh, there it is. 1979. 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea. 1954. Wow. Closure. 1996. I feel like I would have seen it, but I don't remember it being in Disneyland in 1996. Because back then, I just remember it being the submarine voyage. And now it's all Nemo themed, Finding Nemo, submarine ride. Loist Term, 1917, plain, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, low bit of ghosting. Wow, you've only been to Disneyland once. When I worked for them, I have been to Disney World many times when I lived in Florida. Oh, nice. You are still protesting. Yes, exactly. Okay. What color is this ink? We're gonna play a little game. Say, what color is this ink? Is it purple? Is it red? Is it pink? I think we're going to start with the red department. And then we will move into the pink department. And then into the purple department. If we have to. It looks coral. No, this is like... this is definitely a wine burgundy color. A burgundy wine color. See? Yeah, that looks burgundy wine. Are you colorblind? Partially colorblind, perhaps? Diachromatically colorblind? It's a possibility that you could be saying it, Coral. You may need to calibrate your screen. See, this is why we do the comparison panel. Because if you have one of these, say you have Yamabudo, and you can hold it up to your screen and you can go, okay, is that actually how it looks? Or, you know, maybe it's a little off. So you can say, okay, well, this one's probably a few pinches too purple. This has just like a tiny pinch of purple in it. This one's got a little bit of purple in it too. There's a carnation pink. This one's like a deep, dark pink. Here's another deep, dark pink. A purplish pink. A dirty pink. Another dirty pink. And sometimes inkswatch.com doesn't have the right color. So if you do search for an ink on inkswatch.com and it doesn't have it, then you can look up whatever the color it is over here and see if there's any other inks that are similar to it. Well, we'll come upon one and I'll show you how it works. Gotta figure it out first though. If any of these are even anywhere close. See, this is Noodler's Burgundy. It's more pinker than this one. We may have to go into the red department because right now this is looking pretty red. Here we go. Sailor Gentle Grenade. That's just a slight bit more purple. It's not the closest, I don't think. There's a Monte Grappa Bordeaux. This one's just a shade lighter. This one's a little more purpley. This one's a little more purple, a little more purple. Too pink. A little more. Yeah, we may have to go into the red department because right now this doesn't really match any of these. Not a single one. Cranberry sauce, maybe? No. Yeah, I think this is a red ink. Okay, it's definitely a red ink. We're going to take a peek in the red department. See if any reds come up. This map of Mars just is like a touch too red. Alright, so here we go. This is Waringal Anna Karenina. And these are pretty close. So when we go to inkswatch.com, we can search by brand, and we can go to Waringal, and we can see if it has this ink in here. Anna Karenina. Anna Karenina. So then we can tap on the name of Anna Karenina, and it will bring up all of these other different colors of inks that are sort of similar in within a margin of error. Or we can search for ink by brand, and we can do private reserve, and we can go down Burgundy Mist, and we can click on Burgundy Mist, and it will show you all of the inks that are closest to Burgundy Mist. I hope that helps. Redshift is kind of close. No. See, now we're getting more orange. Tinsel is a little bit close. Ooh, I can't wait for Spiced Apple. I'm so excited for it. Rouge d'Orient is kind of close a little bit. You're welcome. See, this is Cali Inks Burgundy, but it doesn't look like this one. This one looks more like a light burgundy. This is Passion Burgundy, which is kind of close, but not really. This KWZ Red number 1 is kind of close in the swatch. Poor Blackstone. I wish they would come back. Blackstone Daintree Green was my favorite green. This Uluru Red is one of my favorite reds. This is another one of my favorite reds, Dominant Industry Red. It's also very close. This thing keeps moving all over the place. It's driving me nuts. Stop moving around. There. That's better. We can see clearly that these do not match up at all. I'm gonna boot the camera. I need to move it up just a smidge. Here, that's better. This Royal Rhubarb is kind of close. This is a little more redder. Here we go. Faber-Castell Garnet Red is kind of close. Butcher's Broom is super close. If I didn't know better, I'd think that these were the same ink. Captain Hook is kind of close. Wearingrol, Great Siege, Heaven's Equal is kind of close, but it's got shimmer in. This crimson looks kind of close. It's a little darker, though. Tiananmen's a little brown, little brown, little brown, a lot brown. Too dark, way too dark, too light. And what the hell is that doing in there? That's not a red ink at all. Oh, yeah, I love Captain Hook too. Good ink. Well, what do y'all think about today's ink? Do you have this ink? Are you thinking thoughts about getting this ink? Let me know what your thoughts of this ink are in the comment section below. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the links in the doobly-doo, and I will be back very soon with another video. So take care until then. Have a great day. Oka, love you, bye. Oops.